Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're watching The Internet Has No Empathy for Successful Creators. This is by Cameron. Let's hop into it. I know it's going to be a lot of stuff that touch base on Kai and what he said. I saw Lamarr Wilson and I saw Ethica. So let's hop into it.
Millionaires can't feel regular human emotions, or at least that's what the internet thinks. For some odd reason, every time a content creator or person who makes a large sum of money opens up about specific mental struggles that they go through, the internet decides to take a complete dump on them. Because apparently, when you make a certain amount of money or reach a certain stature, emotions don't matter because you can always fall back on your money and status in those moments where you're mentally struggling. When that's not the case, I just think that's such an ignorant mindset. Now,
to add on to that, I'm not going to pause too much because I got a comment. Not so good. It's I pause way too much, man. The video's too long. Why you talk so much? That's what I get. This is the comments I get. I'm like, oh shit, I'm finally getting traction. I'm finally turning somebody. But to speak on when he was talking about is that, like, bro, having money is beautiful. I mean, I'm not touching that. You feel me? But like in the sense of, I feel like having money, it takes out one problem. Like, you know, you have the money to pay bills, so you don't have to really do too much extra. Probably don't have to work on like 9 to 5, but I feel like once you have that taken care of, I feel like all the mental problems that I feel like people put away when they go to work and they go to these different places they have to go to survive, once you take that away, it's like you're focused on just what you have to deal with. Whereas though I feel like it's kind of a safety net going to those places because you got to interact with people. You gotta do this. You got a task to do. You got a certain amount of things to do. When you don't have that, you're kind of forced to face what you don't like about yourself, your problems with yourself. Like, you have to face that head on. There's like no way to like, oh, I gotta go somewhere and perform. Like, you can't do that. Like, it's somebody for Kai status. Like, your engagement and how he acts and like his energy is like what sells people. When you're not feeling that shit, you can't fake that energy. I'm pretty sure you could, but like to the degree and like what he's done for a lot of people, it's kind of hard to fake that energy.
before this video goes on, I do want to address the elephant in the room. I am away from my usual setup, just for this one video though. Sorry if it is kind of messy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all no stranger to Kai Cenat. We all know who he is. I mean, he's one of the top streamers on Twitch, and he's done a lot for the platform. I mean, he's kind of like the Mr. Beast of Twitch. He's changed the game. And I'm pretty sure we've all seen that Kai's been away from streaming recently. At the Streamer Awards, he actually talked about how he took a step away from streaming to fix his mental health because it wasn't so well. And people took this super weird because,
oh, Kai's a millionaire. How does he have bad mental health?
which is just so dumb. Just because someone has money, that doesn't mean that all of their problems go away. Sure, a good amount of problems that most people go through money-wise, they don't have to go through because they do have a large excess of money. But that doesn't mean that all problems go away. They go through mental struggles as well. And on Kai's birthday, he actually decided to double down and open up once again about his mental struggles, specifically stating the reasons why, which were him being scared of pursuing certain goals out of fright, which is, I feel like, something we all relate to.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden. I am going to go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create, and I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view, but I am so passionate about creating in general, and I'm excited to show you guys what's going on.
And
I'm sorry to cut out one more time, but that's how I feel personally. There's so much things like I want to do, but it's like I gotta work this job, I gotta do this, I'm working 2 jobs. You know what I mean? Like I really rarely have time for anything that I want to do, and it's like the mental side of it is like, yo, I want to do this, I want to be more consistent on YouTube and Twitch, I want to do that, but it's like, dog, once I'm done those 2 jobs, it's literally go to sleep, get ready for it again tomorrow, or let me turn off this because it's throwing me off. Or it's like I have to I have to work 2 jobs. So it's like, damn, bro, I can't really like focus on what I want to. Like I can't, like I really don't have time for it. And like I want to be like locked into this. Like that's why you see me like take like these breaks, and like these breaks are not even necessarily mental breaks. It's more so like, dog, I gotta take care of other shit. There's other things I gotta take care of. And like I promised myself, I said in February of next year, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a month break from working. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on a vacation for a month with LOA, whatever you want to call it, for all of February. And I'm just going to push out content. Like I'm going to like bet on myself. Because like I'm tired of like seeing other people do some shit and going, damn, I could do that. I could do that. I never get jealous. And I go, if I had the time and opportunity, I could do that. And at a certain point in your life, you got to go, I have to create that. I have to get to that point where I can create that for myself. And like next February, this February coming up, I'm going to take a month off from work, from both my jobs, and I'm just going to push content. I'm going to lock into my dream and what I want to do. Because like I keep limiting myself and I keep like falling back into the same, like he said, like it's a depression, it's a fear, like can I do it? And is that the reason I can't fully lock into it? It's because I don't feel like I can. But the truth is, it's other things around it that's like taking me a part of it. Because like I'm pretty sure he's locked in on being a streamer. Just like nonstop a streamer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I stop this, then people probably aren't going to follow me to this. They're probably not going to follow me to this. You know what I'm saying? Because they just know me as the streamer. And for me, it's the same ways, whereas though I want to get to that place where I don't have to work a 9 to 5, right? I don't have to do this. You know, I don't have to work 2 jobs. Like I'm okay working a job. But like when I don't have to work 2 jobs, like I want to lock in on that because I feel like I'm creative enough. I feel like I have enough personality, but it's like I don't have enough time. And like at a certain point in your life, you got to create time and go chase your dreams.
I tell you, people online's reaction to this was absolutely terrible. Some people
All right,
understood
pause
what he was
limit.
talking about.
I think I hit my
A lot
pause
of
limit,
people
so I
took
can't pause
this
anymore.
as Kai saying that he's sad and depressed and that he doesn't feel like creating, which just tells me that a lot of people didn't even really watch the full video. They just saw mental health and just automatically assumed that, oh, Kai's talking about he's depressed. Well, he's a Twitch streamer. He can't be depressed. You had numerous idiots on TikTok. Yes, idiots with a capital I talking about,
How can Kai struggle mentally? He makes a lot of money.
like this video right here. When I tell you this video genuinely pissed me off because this guy, it's like he's not even trying to understand from a different point of view.
Maybe I'm not rich enough to understand why Kai Cenat is struggling with his mental
No
health.
fault.
Maybe I'm just not in the same echelon as him, and I don't get how a multi-millionaire who gets money from his fans off of subscribers, who just made $5 million off of Mafiathon 3, is struggling with mental health. Maybe I just don't understand what the fuck is
Bro, that
going
shit's
on.
so
Maybe
stupid,
that's
bro.
because you haven't come to the realization that money isn't everything. Sure, money helps with a lot of things, but money isn't everything, and money can't fix your mental health. I'll give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe every single one of his problems link to money, but I promise, if this dude was in the same shoes as Kai Cenat, he'd be going through the same thing. What are we
Facts.
talking about?
Maybe I'm stupid.
Think about it.
Or maybe this motherfucker...
This is my last pause. This is my last pause, and I gotta let the video go. You gotta think about it from the perspective of he's the top of the top. He is the top of the top. There's only him and Speed, and probably Aiden Ross, and like those guys at the top. Whereas though, any move you make is going to be criticized. There's not one move you can make that is going to be positive. Like he was doing something that they was bringing out his school in Nigeria, right? That was bringing up the school in Nigeria that he hasn't been finished yet. And it's like, bro, that shit has nothing to do with what he's doing right now, but yet it's something like people just have to find negative in anything, bro. And when you're at the top of that, and his career is the internet, like you can imagine the type of fucking tweets he sees and the DMs he gets and the stuff like that. Like that shit has to be mentally draining when you're trying to be positive nonstop, and everybody from everywhere is trying to tear you down. You probably got clip pages that's like blowing something that you said out of proportion, and you got these people under you that are doing dumb shit. So now everything is going to be attached to you because you're the big name and stuff like that. Whereas like the stuff with the Ty Lil whole situation, they was linking Kai to the shit. Kai has nothing to do with the shit, but they're just using his name just because. Kai has to see that shit just because Ty Lil falls under him. The shit with his cameraman, his old cameraman, they was like, oh, Kai's cameraman. Like, because he's the big name, he's a link to a lot of shit. And it sucks for him because he's on the internet that he has to see this constantly every day he picks up his phone. And it's like you could delete Twitter, stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he has to come back to the shit because that's how he gets his money. That's my last pause.
Sympathy for y'all. He hopped on this app and told us he's been struggling.
We 10 minutes in. We 4 minutes in the video, but the video is now 10 minutes. I gotta.
It just keep creating. Nigga, you didn't create that school yet.
I find it so crazy.
What I say, bro?
They don't truly care about the school. They just use that as a way to hate on Kai Cenat. And he's
What I
actually addressed
say?
the school on his stream during Mafiathon 3. Like, he literally had people come on his stream to address the whole issue.
And
with
that's
the
how many-
school, why
how
it's
much-
not built yet. And that's because building a school isn't that simple. I mean,
And also, bro, you don't understand how many people that said that shit for him to go bring people on and say why he couldn't do it, why it's taking his time. All right, that's my last pause.
yeah, they have the money.
That's
but
4
there's
pauses in.
numerous other things that they have to do other than just getting the money. I mean, from what this dude is saying in this video, it sounds like he's a pretty simple thinker. He doesn't think things can be more complex than they are. Because I mean, the dude said that Kai can't struggle with his mental health because he has money. That already just shows me that, I mean, he's not really the brightest guy. But there's so many things that go into building a school, like finding land, buying it, getting government approval, the construction, hiring staff, and then getting the school accredited. And they spoke about this all on Mafiathon 3. His team and advisors literally said that building a lasting school from scratch can take at least 2 years, even once everything is in place. Like, this isn't something that can just happen overnight. And what I find so crazy about this whole school thing is that when this school is built, people are just gonna find another thing to hate on Kai Cenat for. They're gonna be like, oh, well, he built the school. Now we hate him for this. It's so dumb, man. It's like they never give Kai a break. But let's continue. And
Constantly
listen to what
reaching,
else
bro.
this man has to say.
Always
I
reaching.
swear on everything, if it's not that fucking school, bro, all y'all motherfuckers supporting this kid, bro, you have to stop. You literally have to look at this from a different lens and think for 1 second. This nigga is taking money from his fans and then tells you he's struggling with his mental health.
I like how this
Let it
man
rock,
is
let it
saying
rock, let it
look at
rock.
something
I'm gonna
from
say
a
what I have to
different
say at the
lens, Yet he's not looking at Kai's situation from a different lens. He's saying that, oh, Kai has a lot of money, so he should be happy. When it's like, no, it just sounds like your problems are all linked to money. Maybe if you took your problems out of the equation and you actually sat there and listened to what Kai was saying, then maybe you would see that, oh, okay, I can kind of understand how he's struggling with his mental health. But no, you're just thinking from your situation, not from his.
You know how many niggas probably subscribe to him right now that's struggling with their mental health? I hate this nigga so much, bro. Like, I didn't have no reason to hate this nigga before. I used to fuck with Kai. But this is crazy as fuck, dude. And y'all are defending him. Y'all are like, yo, Kai, we hope you feel better, bro. We're here for you. Nigga, he ain't here for y'all.
Just because there's people out there who watch him who struggle with their own mental health, that doesn't mean that he should completely neglect his mental health. Like, we've seen creators do this before.
I'm taking notes.
And it didn't end well. Prime example is Etika. If you're unfamiliar with who Etika was,
Rest in peace.
he was a streamer years ago who was very entertaining and had a lot of energy. And in some streams, he'd have these moments where people were like, oh shoot, his mental health, it isn't well. He'd have these mental breakdowns. He'd lash out. And it didn't seem like it was in an entertaining way. It seemed like it was like, oh,
He's going through some shit. Yep.
Stop donating to Etika. He's using us for money. What's that? You know, I'm fucking angry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. From this point forward, if you think I'm about it for the money, then fuck you. Fuck you. I'm doing this because I've been doing it.
I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
Yeah, bro, that shit was sad, bro.
Think about it. Then why live? Just jump off a cliff. If it's just a
This was
situation, who
insane,
cares?
bro. This was
I'm sorry,
insane.
yo.
That's a piece,
I'm
bro.
sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself. I apologize. I wish it didn't have to be this way.
And sometimes he would open up about these things on stream and people would just make fun of him and take it as a joke until he eventually took his own life. RIP. Another example is Wreckful. If you're unfamiliar with who Wreckful
Yeah,
is,
bro, he was
this
crying on
World
a
of Warcraft
podcast, bro.
streamer Who was very open about his own mental struggles, and he opened up about his mental health being vulnerable, and his chat saw this as an opportunity to make fun of the guy, calling him soft and stuff like that. In his final stream, he was opening up about his mental health. His chat was making fun of him.
You shouldn't tell me that stuff, right? Because I feel like I just want you to know that I'm serious. Like, I want you to know that I'm really affected. So, look at me. Okay? Like, maybe you guys will stop.
Then he later ended up taking his own life. All is that to say, how have we not learned from the past that maybe we should just listen when these creators open up about their mental struggles and not take it as a moment to make fun of them and point at all the money and status that they have, saying that they can't go through mental struggles because they're rich? At the end of the day, they're human. They go through human things. There's no point in being so cruel. Yes, they may have more money than you, but just because they have more money than you, that doesn't mean that they're less human. They still have emotions. They can go through mental struggles. It's sad that Kai can't talk about normal things that other humans go through because people will just instantly jump to this unproductive conclusion of, oh, you have money, so you should be happy. When, believe it or
Facts.
not, money doesn't solve all problems. Like, recently we lost a content creator, Lamarr Wilson, and if you're unfamiliar with who Lamarr Wilson
All right, this is my pause. I have 2 pauses for this motherfucker. Lamarr Wilson was my introduction to the tech world. Like, I started watching like tech videos, like the Austin Evans, the Linus Tech Tips, the Marcus Brownlee, like watching all these people because of him. You feel me? I used to come home from school and like watch Lamarr Wilson, from his fucking jingle in the beginning of his videos to his crazy ass fucking unboxing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just throw fucking boxes around. Like, bro, like, he was the intro to a lot of shit. And I found him watching Dashy. And like, bro, the most energetic, positive, black and proud, and like, he wanted to get into these doors where a lot of black people couldn't get into. And he talks about it because when he walked away, he said, bro, it's not a safe place. Like, the internet is not a safe place for him. So he stopped doing YouTube. We started just going to TikTok and doing like short form media, bro. But rest in peace to Lamarr Wilson, bro. Like, he is one of the pioneers of like why I like enjoy creating content and like seeing somebody who look like me in the space where like it's not a lot of us. You feel me? Especially early on, it wasn't a lot. Now you see it's like, you know, everywhere, popping from everywhere. But Lamarr Wilson, bro, was a GOAT, bro. Was a GOAT, bro. And like that shit, but when I saw the joint, when I saw the headline, bro, that shit like hurt. Like, I don't normally like what celebrities like passing away, you go RP, let that shit go. But this one hurt, bro. Every day, bro, watching his fucking videos, bro. Him and Dashy doing some shit. Him and Austin Evans was doing some shit. Bro, like, rest in peace, bro. I had to, like, I know I said I was gonna pause a lot, but like this man, like, made me want to do shit. Lamarr Wilson, Dashy, I'm Dante, bro, are like the pioneers of me wanting to create content. Just like the energy and like the fun loving and just like beautiful person he was, bro. Rest in peace, bro. I'm sorry.
He was a tech influencer with a lot of positive energy. When you're
Lot,
watching
bro.
this guy's videos, you wouldn't even think that he's struggling mentally.
Time to turn on an Xbox Series X.
Man, that shit hurt, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
And he recently took his own life at 48 years old. RIP. He had so much life to live. The average life expectancy for a male is, I believe, like 76 years. So he had
That
many
shit
more
hurt,
years to
bro.
go. But he decided to take his own life because of his mental health. And some may ask, why would someone like him take his own life because of the wonderful things he may have and all the money and status that he has and the job he has, you know? Being a content creator is a job that a lot of people would die for. So why would he take his own life? But what people don't realize is that none of that matters when your mental health isn't the best. That's why some creators will take a break if their mental health isn't well. Just imagine what would have happened if he did open up online. There'd be so many comments saying your life is easy. You can't be sad. You have money. It's just so sad to think about. People need to take mental health more seriously, regardless of the profession of the human or the amount of money that human has. That doesn't give you the right to not be empathetic because this person has more money and more status than you. They're still human at the end of the day, and they go through things that other humans go through. R.I.P. Lamarr Wilson, Etika, and Reckful. And I hope that man Kai.
I said Ethica and let me get it. Etika, I'm sorry.
That's mental health is straight. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap the video up right here. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Twitch Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. I've been pretty active on my second channel recently at Cameron Live. Make sure to go check that out. Link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen.
Man, good video. Only me. I could take an 11-minute video, make it add additional 9 minutes to it. But yeah, this is a serious topic, bro. This serious topic, and it's like some people are like, "Oh, why would you go out and say this? Why not keep the shit to yourself?" Because they do have a platform, and they can say some things that might help somebody else in their journey. Because there are people that look up to them, and them saying it on their platform can make somebody feel like they're not alone. Yeah, that I'm not gonna hold you. That Lamarr Wilson shit had me like tearing up a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, you understand? Like this shit, bro. I'm already getting this shit, bro. Like even on some of my videos, I'm getting this shit. I have less than 700 subscribers, and I'm getting hate shit. And it's like, all right, well, damn, all right, cool, you got motion. You feel me? Like, but it's still like, it's crazy that people go out their way to do that. But it's like at the same time, it's like, all right, well, I'm getting to people to where like they aren't liking me because I'm doing something my way. I'm going against their grain. You know what I'm saying? I'm entering feeds of people who are like, you know what I'm saying, who don't like me because of like I've got like crazy hate comments like on some like racist stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, damn, dog, like I'm just out here just trying to make it. You feel me? And I'm like, I don't really add it to my mental health because like obviously I'm not a bigger content creator, but like seeing that shit is crazy. Now I kind of shrug it off and keep it going, but I can only imagine what it is seeing it from all different angles and people hitting up your DMs and death threats and all this other shit, man. So like the moral of this video, like why I wanted to like listen to it and see what he had to say is money don't buy happiness. It buys a lot of shit, but it does not buy happiness. And if like the only struggle in your life is money, then money is going to help you. If you're going through some shit where like you're like you hate the way you look, or you are in like, you know what I'm saying, like somebody's like did something to you and you can't like live with it, and you're like lashing out against other people, and you have like legit mental health issues, like money is not going to save you, bro. Money, giving money to somebody who has mental health issues might make them worse off because they have access to a lot more shit. Honestly, Lamarr took his own life. You feel me? Like somebody who I never am, like, from watching him, bro, I could never say he would do some shit like that. I would say he would OD on Oreos, bro. Like he loved fucking Oreos, bro. He loved fucking Oreos. So he probably OD on Oreos. But like seeing somebody who helped spark your want to in tech and learning this and like wanting to build PCs and wanting to learn like what specs certain stuff is, like the little nerd stats, bro. Like Lamarr opened that shit up for me. You feel me? And it was so positive, bro. And I don't want to make this video too long because it's already at like almost 24 minutes. But like, bro, rest in peace to Lamarr, man. Like that one, even right now, that shit hurt, bro. That one hurt. But I appreciate y'all for watching, bro. Please protect your mental. No matter what anybody says, bro. If nobody care about you, I do, bro. I appreciate you guys for watching. And until next time, peace.